Hey, it's Calvin here, and I tell you, when you invent a product, it's not going to be easy. If it was easy, everybody else would do it. And as simple as a see-me cane, a lighted blind cane, you would think I could build this really fast and make it to market in 90 days. Well, let's find out what really happened. Come along with me on this journey. It's said one of every 3 visually impaired individuals will be hit by a car. I've been hit by a car 3 times. My name is Calvin Crosby, the inventor of the CE cane, the first fully lighted white cane for those visually impaired to help them from being hit by a car. Join me to help me live and 253 million visually impaired people beyond this challenge. So when you subscribe, you are essentially donating to the See Me Cane. And by describing, you're saying, yes, I believe in the product, and I want more visually impaired people to get a See Me Cane. Because when we monetize and we start making money from the YouTube channel, we're going to take all the proceeds and give that to the See Me Cane giveaway program for those visually impaired to get a See Me Cane. And honestly, we're still building out the See Me Cane. I mean, there's been a lot of demand for the cane, but there have been several failures in the process to get to this point. And right now, we have actually had to put on hold version 3, which is the current cane that are on the market. And because we had some failures in the handle, so we were like, and we're so close to being done with version 4. We're like, we're going to just finish out this year. We're going to not sell any more canes this year. But what we're going to do, we're going to start helping bring awareness to this problem. Those visually impaired. So that way we can raise money to give away a See Me cane to those that can't afford one or can't get it from their government agencies. So let's talk about one of those failures. And I tell you, it's going to be the first one. This was back in 2019. This was before COVID. And what happened at this point, so the first thing to solve any blind cane issue, you got to have the right tube. So I got the tube. I'm like, I can just go get a polycarbonate tube and get it at one quarter inch tube, and it'll work. Just by picking it up and trying to make it a normal cane length, it is the most flumbiest tube. I can't say that word right. Granted, I am deaf, so it is a deaf guy trying to talk here. But this tube was so flimsy, and every time you try to sweep it, it would kind of kick back at you. And I'm like, no, this isn't gonna work. And so I was like, maybe acrylic would work. If we tried that, no, that's not gonna work. Let's try some fiberglass. Yeah, there's some hope there, but not to be able to have light come through. It wasn't really quite working, and this is when I realized I either have to solve this tube issue before I can even build a See Me cane. If I can't solve this tube issue, we have no product. And I tell you, it was pretty devastating for me as I was trying to really work through this. I mean, I spent probably about 6, almost 8 months just pure researching the chemical balances, the interactions with materials that have translucent properties, and then techniques how to do certain things and so forth. And it was February of 2020. And right then is when I found somebody that could make my idea of my secret sauce of the tube. And what was amazing is when I said I need this, we already do that. They're like, yeah, that's simple for us. We just never done anything like that before. And next thing you know, I'm testing this new tube that has my secret sauce with it, and I'm realizing this is the winner. This is winner chicken dinner, people. And it changed my life. And being able to move forward with the See Me cane. There's a lot of more step backs that came along. But this is the one that was going to make it or break it for the existence of the See Me cane. And I want to encourage you today. If you have an idea, you have an invention in you, work out the idea, do a couple prototypes, but then ask yourself, is this really going to change lives? Is this really going to encourage you to keep going forward? Because to keep going forward on the See Me cane for 8 years on a product that I thought I was going to be done in 90 days, it was one of those, how was I going to keep moving forward with myself? How was I going to encourage myself? Because it wasn't, for quite a bit of time, there was nobody else but myself to say, keep going, keep going. And for me, pottery was one of those things. My faith was one of those things. And also my support system I did have around me kept saying, Kelvin, you have a really good idea here. Finish it through. Keep going forward. And that's what really kept me moving forward on the See Me cane. We're almost here, people. We are almost here. And I'm excited to take you on this journey with me and really encourage you through the See Me cane show and let you see how I grow this business. So, like I always say to wrap up any of my shows, go live beyond your challenges, and I'll see you tomorrow.